I wasn't gonna say this to you, but somebody gave me a rock of cocaine in Edmonton this weekend.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Knowing that you were sober?
No, they didn't know that about me. They're like, "Hey man, welcome to Canada." And I opened up my hand.
Not a friend.
I go, "Not a friend, no." And I was like, "Oh fuck, what is it?" But he thinks, like I just assume that he thinks that I'm just partying or something.
Well, but he also just thinks you guys became instant friends.
Right. But after the shows, I ended up being in my hotel room and I was picking the dead skin off the bottom of my feet.
Yeah.
Just strips of it, right? Because I have an itchy left foot.
Yeah.
And then I took one piece of skin so deep that I couldn't, it hurt when I walked.
Yeah.
So I was like in my underwear walking around. But that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing cocaine with a bunch of prostitutes.
What did you do with the cocaine? Did you just
I gave it to another guy. Like an open micer. There's a lot of
Why wouldn't you just throw it away, bro?
Because it's cocaine. It's fresh. It's pure.
It's a prank.
It's pure. You can't throw away cocaine.
I could.
If somebody gave you cocaine, let's say like a baseball cocaine rock,
throw it away.
You wouldn't go, "Hey Johnny, come over. I would
do one of two things. I would either throw it away or lace it with really bad poison and then give it to just put it out on
just kill someone.
No, of course I would throw it away.
You don't do drugs.
Never did drugs.
I know
Me
you didn't.
neither.
Pot. Well, I've smoked pot.
Same.
And I did mushrooms once, and it was the worst night of my life.
I know. I love
done
those.
mushrooms. Wait, what was it like?
It was so awful.
I know.
Everyone just like has like amazing mushroom stories, and no one ever tells me the bad stuff. Except one time I saw my sister run naked through like a cornfield while on shrooms, and then she thought her hands were bleeding, but that it was like, okay, maybe that's just a bad trip.
Mine is so sad and terrible and awful that it's like anybody listening that thinks like, I'm going to do shrooms.
Okay,
like,
which is what happened.
A version
who
of
were
what
you
happened.
with?
I was with my best friend Paul, and we were watching A Bug's Life at my house. Okay?
Of course. Yeah.
And
my God.
We're like, let's finally do these shrooms.
Yeah.
So we do the shrooms, and we're sitting there, and it's like, are you feeling anything? He's like, no. Are you feeling anything? I'm like, no. And then eventually it was like, oh, my stomach really hurts. He's like, mine does too. And it was back when phones looked like Nokia, like the ones you could play Snake on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, those are great games.
So we each had those kinds of phones, right? And I go, man, I got to go lay down in my bed. And he goes, yeah, I got to lay down on this couch too. So I go and I lay face down in my bed. This is at my old house in Valley Village. And I lay face down on the bed and I go, are you okay? And across the house, and he goes, yeah. I said, okay, I'm going to get on my phone and on the timer, and I want you to just estimate when 30 seconds go by. And I'll start. And he goes, okay. And I go, go. And then all of a sudden I hear, stop. And I stop, and it was 3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
3 minutes had passed.
Wow.
So then he goes, okay, now you go. And so he starts his phone.
Yeah.
And I go. Stop. 3 seconds. Like I was so over trying to get 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It was, and then we both threw up.
Wow.
And we slept it off for like an hour and a half, and then never. It's so sad.
Yeah.
It's so boring. Such an awful story.
Some people get spiritual awakening.
Oh,
and
God,
they see visions of God.
It was,
and you did that.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Awful. And then I didn't do pot until I was like 26, and I moved out here, and I was doing a play where I had to be stoned in it. And I thought, okay, well, I've lived enough of a life that I'm not going to like get hooked on pot. I'm going to try it, so at least when I'm doing this play, I know what it feels like, so I can portray being stoned accurately.
Yeah.
And then I tried to get started on smoking weed, but it just never stuck.
Yeah.